Tell people when you're out.
We're not yet.
We're not yet.
We're not yet.
Relax. We're not
Not
I
yet.
yet.
didn't hear anybody call, doors were open.
Yeah, well, because we're waiting to come out to let you know.
We were waiting for you to get back.
Yo.
Figured we give you a walking time. I need a motion to reopen the Sullivan County IDA meeting.
Make a motion?
Second.
Okay. We're now back in session. We need a motion to hire counsel for, litigation that we're currently named in, involving the dormitory authority. And, so I need a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Do we need to name who we're gonna hire?
Yeah, so we're gonna hire Bluestein, Barone.
Bluesky, Spear, Frank, and Barone, you're authorizing Jen to engage them. And we didn't put the resolution authorizing that up on the website because we hadn't made a decision, but there is a time deadline of sometime in early October to file an answer, so we need to do it today, even though we didn't post it on the website, which is an exception, as Ken knows, to the requirement that it be posted.
Should I recuse myself?
Why?
To Nathan? He's on the board, and this is, the board clerk is not showing, but he's currently on the
No,
board.
you're authorizing engagement of a law firm to represent the IDA. It's got nothing to do with Nathan.
Okay,
They're not an adverse.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to double check.
No.
Okay, all in
Appreciate that.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Who made the motion? Who seconded? it?
Sean made the motion, Scott seconded it.
That's a YouTube, but all right.
Well, we wanna mix it up a
We're
little.
good.
Okay, the next thing is the,
We need to terminate the straight lease for SVGT 26.
SVG 26 LLC, which is the former Catskill Distilling Company project. For the minutes, we've been working with their lender, M&T Bank, to determine if M&T Bank is willing to make the pilot payments that are not being made by the project. M&T Bank has decided not to. Every day that goes by, the unsecured debt will get more and the taxes will be less. So it's in the best interest of the taxpayers of Sullivan County that we terminate that project as soon as possible.
I need a motion.
I got it.
Scott has it, Sean seconds it. We also want to discuss getting our equipment back.
We have to vote on that first.
You gotta vote on the first.
Oh, I'm sorry, all in favor?
Aye.
All, any opposed? All right, it's carried.
So I'm gonna write to the bank and tell them that today in today at today's meeting, the agency voted to terminate, unanimously voted to terminate the straight lease transaction, just so that they know.
Perfect. Now can we discuss getting our equipment back?
Yep.
So we need somebody to call them and give them a shot at being amiable to letting us get in there and get our equipment back?
I'll try calling him. Yes, call.
Okay, and let us know Monday, we're gonna affect this, so we wanna call fairly quickly, otherwise we have to litigate. Okay, so that takes
As
care
soon
of
as
that.
Jen tells me that it's in the clerk's office, I'll call.
Okay, great. There,
Yeah, I like this. So everybody received a letter from the legislature about, trying to put a program together for builders, not for individual housing, but more in a apartment style, going vertical up. That way it uses less land and more air to live in. And hoping that people won't use it to their advantage of what happened in Fallbrook. We notice that we have a lot of jobs available, but we don't have, available housing for people to live, meaning apartments. Whether it's a single person, you can't find a one-bedroom apartment. I mean, I do apartments, the landlords are getting good money for their apartments. It's time to get good quality rental apartments in Sullivan County. And we were thinking that if we could entice builders to say, okay, and just like when I was the councilman in Fallsburg, as soon as they're not gonna put a foundation in the ground, we went after them for tax money. I mean, it's terrible how they do it, but you're allowed to do every increment of building, you can tax them for that. So if we could put a program together that you don't hammer them right in the beginning, that we give them some kind of a pilot agreement and the towns agree to it and sales tax, maybe, maybe that builder that you were referring to may not be interested, but somebody else might be interested.
Sure.
And anything that's over four stories is considered commercial building, and then the unions get involved too. So I mean, I think it's a no-brainer. I think if you look at the people commuting to Sullivan County in the morning, we have more people coming up than leaving. So that means we have a lot of jobs here. There's people working here, but they can't live here because there's no place to stay. So if we could put, I don't know whether,
The letter asks us to cooperate with the county manager and other organizations to come up with a strategy. There's no reason we wouldn't cooperate.
right.
And they've hired people to come up with thought
They hired
process.
Sullivan Project.
So,
Yeah, right, but that, so that's in a different direction, I'm looking at it, listen, we have the casino, we have, the water park, we have other companies that hire people out of the area. And I'm sure if they had adequate housing like the Regency, they would stay here. We don't have it, we need
so
nice.
nobody's
presentable
disagreeing with
rentals.
you at this point, okay? And so we're gonna send a note to
Yeah.
say that we
We're on
agree,
board.
let us know.
There's some people that want housing, they think there's such a word called, they think there's such a thing called, affordable housing, which there is no such thing.
No,
There's no such word, unless you live in a projects, and we don't want that, we want something like the Regency where the DA lives, he pays $1,800 a month, everything's included, I think he's got a 1 bedroom and a living room, and that's what it costs us.
Housing versus apartment building.
Yeah, apartments, we want apartments. And then when people come up to, their level and compare, what would you say, they're
Economically, they can afford a
afford
house.
to buy a house, they'll move on to the next thing. So we need people to have a stepping stone, 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, maybe not, but at least 1 and 2s in studios.
Yeah.
And we need that in Sullivan County. For the
Anything
workforce.
happening with the old hospital? I know it's in the land bank,
That place should be knocked down.
but I'm waiting for the.
I know, but
Phase
you
two
can't
environment.
polish shit. The place is garbage. It really is garbage. And the dorms is garbage. I walked that place. It looks like a jail. The place is like a jail. The foundation is caving in. It needs some structural repair. Could it be changed into a different use? Probably. If you wanna make it a Voltech school, something like welding, mechanics. You wanna do different things, knock out some walls, and you have large classrooms. You could do something like that. If they wanna change their direction.
Take a lot of steel to knock out walls. Every single dividing is
Yeah.
a structural wall.
And that's the problem now.
It would be cheaper to demolish it.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, it would be.
That building specifically.
Start with a bulldozer.
I mean, I don't know how the foreclosure and all that's gonna go, but if someone just said, hey, knock it down.
And we talked about that already.
Worry about the land. The land is the most valuable thing there.
They wanna put $8 million at that, $8 million to put this building.
I wouldn't put a dime in it.
Do we wanna discuss anything else?
How about going home?
Right, I need a motion.
How long does it take to get to Tri Valley?
Oh, wait, any public comment?
30 minutes.
Yeah, public comment or no? No? All right, I need a motion.
Motion.
Adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Okay.
Second.
Yeah, 2 seconds. You got a soccer game?
Eldred Tri Valley.
You know where to go?
Yeah.
No, I mean, do you know where the soccer is?
and-
Yeah.
Julio.
Where the school.